Welcome to Innovation in Learning. This presentation will show how talking web presentations can be an effective tool for e-learning and education in general. They are created through the lens of universal design, which makes them more accessible to more people. This pilot project for a 6th grade level algebra problem only scratches the surface of what is possible. Entire curriculums could potentially be converted for more robust, consistent, engaging, and accessible learning and e-learning experiences. Contact us at cld@cldesign.co to start benefiting your students today. Press S like Start to hear this information again. Press N like Next to go to the introduction of the algebra problem we are solving. Let's explore what the distributive property of algebra is. The distributive property is used to multiply a single term and two or more terms inside a set of parentheses. We will use the distributive property to find the value of n in the equation 5 parenthesis n plus 2 parenthesis equals 2 plus 6 times 3. Press S like Start to hear this information again. Press N like Next to go to step 1. Press B like Back to go back to the home page. Step 1. Redistribute both sides of the equation. Starting on the left, the expression 5 parenthesis n plus 2 parenthesis is equivalent to multiplying 5 times what is between the parentheses. In this case, n plus 2. Since we do not know what n is, 5 times n is expressed as 5n. This covers n from the parentheses, but what about the 2? We know that 5 times 2 equals 10, thus the left side of this equation becomes expressed as 5n plus 10. On the right side of the equation, which is expressed as 2 plus 6 times 3, we start by multiplying 6 times 3, which equals 18. Thus, the right side of this equation becomes expressed as 2 plus 18. We know that 2 plus 18 equals 20. This means that our redistributed equation is expressed as 5n plus 10 equals 20. Press S like Start to hear this information again. Press N like Next to go to step 2. Press B like Back to go back to the introduction. To go home at any time, press H like Home. Step 2. Canceling out elements. Start by removing the 10 from the left side of the equation. We cancel it out by subtracting 10 from the left side of the equation. Anything we do to one side of the equation must be done to the other side. As such, we also subtract 10 from the right side of the equation, which becomes 20 minus 10, which equals 10. Thus, the left side becomes expressed as 5n, and the right side becomes expressed as 10. Our entire equation becomes expressed as 5n equals 10. Press S like Start to hear this information again. Press N like Next to go to step 3. Press B like Back to go back to step 1. To go home at any time, press H like Home. Step 3. Isolating and finding the value of n. Our equation is now 5n equals 10. We have multiplication on the left side of the equation in the form of 5n, which is also 5 times n. So we use division to help us. 5n divided by 5 cancels out 5 and leaves us with n. We must apply this division to the right side of the equation as well. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. Thus we determine that the value of n equals 2. Nice job! Press S like Start to hear this information again. Press N like Next to go to the introduction. Press B like Back to go back to step 2. To go home at any time, press H like Home.